Good morning. Magandang umaga. And welcome to...
Saglit lang.
Yeah.
Good morning, James.
And welcome to yet another episode of My PI Dream. Today is Saturday, and it's build day 147. Yes, it's build day 147. And you're probably wondering, what is build day 147? What does that really mean? Well, anyway, what it means, and I'm sure a lot of you know already, build day 147 means we have gone 147 days in the build construction. That is 140 days of actual construction. Every single day that I go out is a build day, and we do not work on Sundays. So you minus the however many Sundays there have been since the end of February, and minus that, and that's how long since we actually started the build here in the Philippines, building Villa Feliz. So anyway, I am on the way to work now. I'm running late for... good morning, guys. How are you today?
I'm fine today.
Hey, I haven't gotten a Facebook message from you lately, because I know you do Facebook.
Yeah.
How you been doing?
I don't know.
You don't know? I miss... you send very good messages. I like you. And your English is so good for as young as you are. Yeah. Hey, ladies. How are you today?
I'm playing.
What are you doing?
Playing.
You're playing. You're playing. What are you guys playing today? I see somebody with a basketball. What else? What else are you doing today?
Playing the outside.
Playing outside. Well, that's a good thing to do on a Saturday. It's like no school.
Yeah.
No school. Do you like going to school? Do you like school?
Yeah.
Yes. That's the right answer. Hi, guys. Well, I have to go into work. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning again. How are you doing?
I am great. Thank you. Hey, Bart. Today is episode 147.
147.
Can you say that? Can you say today is episode 147?
Today is episode 147.
Good. Thank you so much. Salamat.
Bye.
See you. So you see why I'm always running late. So anyway, it's good, and we need to get out to the build site. So let's get out and get the day started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. A-team. Good morning. So with my adopted new friends taken care of, they got their breakfast. Let's check and see what has started over the last, what is about 9 o'clock? A little bit over an hour's worth of work this morning. So we're starting on this portion right here. I figured this will be easily done today. And finalizing on the correction on the window centering. Take a look inside the basement, see what's going on in the basement this morning. Good morning. Good morning. You do not want to see a confused look on your electrician's face when they look inside the circuit breaker box. Good morning. How are you today? Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at there. Good job, man. That looks so good. Very good. So this is my precision guy. Remember, he was the one who did the stairs. The one we waited for almost 2 weeks for him to get back down here. And he does anything that has to do with precision. He knows how to make sure everything is level and plumb and put together accurately. And he's doing the ledges now. We'll be seeing the ledges done probably today. I don't know if they'll do all 4 out here today. I don't know how many they'll get completed today. But remember, he did the ones on the front, the ones that are completed on the front of the house now, and the one that are on the east side of the house as well. We'll take a quick look at those to see how those are shaping up. We already looked at the ones, I think, on the front, and they poured a couple of extra ones there as well. And he also makes sure that the slope is such that it's got a slight slope, so anything will, water will drip down on the outside of it, as well as it will be prime coat, it'll be skim coat, prime coat, multiple layers of the outdoor high quality Boysen paint that we have out here. And we'll get into the paint, the quality paints that they actually use. And Boysen is like the #1. It's the Sherwin-Williams of the Philippines when you compare it to what we use in the United States. So anyway, let's look on the other side and see what he completed already. Well, looks like we got clouds to the left of us and clouds to the right, or jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. So anyway, it's been a long night, guys. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and set up the Bahay Kubo and make it into the working office. I don't know if my Wi-Fi is going to work today. I noticed last night it didn't seem like it's charging properly. It has there's a malfunction. It shows a picture of what it looks like plugged into the wall when it's plugged into the wall, but it stays. You can't turn it off, and it won't. That won't go off. You can't hit the closing and shut down my little Wi-Fi device. I pulled the battery out many times and put it back in, and there might be a malfunction. Either maybe the battery needs to be replaced, and I've only had it for like, when did I get it? Maybe in January, so it's about 7 months, maybe I think around 7 to 8 months old. I might have to go back down to the smart folks and have them take a look at it and possibly replace it. Good thing about it, if they replace the hardware unit, it's not a big deal because you keep the SIM, you just put the SIM in it, and you're ready to rock and roll again. So let's go ahead and get the Bahay Kubo set up for office, and maybe I can check some emails and check some comments, and maybe, I don't know, if we have a shout out or two. Let me get inside here now. Well, it is lunchtime. That's why it's so quiet. The workers are, they're actually on their siesta now because it's a little after 12:30. So I am about to eat my lunch. My lunch is a little bit late because my guest of the day just arrived. And my guest of the day is my sister-in-law, the sister of my wife, Nene.
Hi.
And look what she brought. Look what she brought. Look at this feast. Look at this. We got inasal, bihan.
Yes.
Bihan and puto. And actually we were supposed to have some more guests here, some other family members, but we had some family members that aren't feeling well today. So we have an extra, but you know, this extra is not going to go to waste because I did not order from Tess today. So now I have more inasal for dinner tonight, so I am good for a second meal. So this looks so good. Oh, it's way too much food for you and me though. Oh, wonderful. So anyway, it is shout out time, and today's shout out goes to Douglas and his lovely wife Villa. They were married 14 years ago here in the Philippines, so happy anniversary to you too. And another shout out for an anniversary, Wolfen4966. You need to tell me your name, but your wife, your asawa Maricel, you are sharing your 3rd anniversary. Bless you guys, happy anniversary. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. It's 2:37 to be exact. And my sister-in-law is here, and we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon together just chatting. So what I am going to do, this is my plan for today, I am going to close a little bit early today, and I'm going to edit inside the Bahay Kubo, so it will be done when I get home tonight so that I can upload it and I can go to bed very early. I will let you know that tomorrow is Sunday. And I might do a Sunday edition, I might not do a Sunday edition, but what I plan on doing is I plan on going to the beach. I'm going to try to find a beach. If the weather, you see the weather's kind of crazy now and there's thunder going on in the background, but tomorrow morning it could be bright and sunny, who knows. But I'm going to look for a beach, some beach, any beach, because I need to get away for a day. And I did my laundry and everything this morning. I don't have my housekeeper coming over tomorrow. So I am going to try and relax and not spend one day focused on building. I haven't done that in a long time. So let's do a quick walkthrough and we'll do a wrap up right now of what's going on, because it's not going to be that much different between now and 2 hours from now. So anyway, in the basement, you saw same stuff in the basement. Still working on lots and lots of skim coat. And we got some new stuff, some new materials in. And what they're going to be doing is what they're doing already. They're already doing the primer. They're doing the epoxy primer coat on there. And I'm not real sure. I kind of think this is for the roof. I have to find out from my builder, but it looks like what would be used for the roof. This stuff is not for the roof. This stuff is for inside the for this drop ceiling inside all the parts of the house. You saw inside here, they worked a little bit more. They're feeding more cables. Ooh, you hear that thunder? Some more cables they fed through different parts of the house, and they're getting that down to the breaker box. They haven't got it all done. I identified just now, I was upstairs. Do you remember? And it had to be, I don't know, 6 weeks ago or something like that, 4 weeks ago. Remember up on the 2nd floor in the master bedroom, and one of the service outlets were on, remember, on both sides of the bed behind the nightstands are going to be service outlets. And remember, one was like 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters higher than the other one. Well, anyway, they did correct it, so they're up there correcting that right now. I know it's being anal, being too detailed about trying to get these things corrected, but that's the way I am. I want things to be straight, and in the back of my mind, even if it's covered up and it's behind a nightstand, I will sit there at nighttime and I'll be staring at the ceiling thinking, why didn't I have to correct it? I don't know, that's the way I am. So anyway, down here also, remember they finished up a lot of the plaster coat. The bathroom is almost ready for probably waterproofing, and then tiles. Tile set inside of here. So this is almost done. And then we'll do the installation. Up here you see we have it where we'll be connecting the hot water heater device, and we'll have power and everything inside there. So we're very close. Pretty much selecting tiles around that portion right here. And also the basement floor. approximately 2 weeks, tiles go in. Let's go upstairs real quick. If I don't get hit by pieces of concrete falling down, because they're widening that. I need a hard hat. Good timing. It's up on the second floor, or up on the first floor. On the first floor. Continuing to do plaster coat. Plaster, plaster, plaster. Since we still have 2 hours, at least 2 hours left. I think this will be, I don't know if it will be, it's pretty close. I'm gonna say it's gonna be done. You see them welding up there, still welding. And you're looking at me like you need to get away from all this stuff that's falling down, because they are welding. Well, it's close enough to the end of the day that I'm going to close out for today. You've seen pretty much the activity that's gone today and where we are in the construction build. And from day to day, from week to week, you can see the progress that we've been doing here. And this week was one big week for progress, because if you look at now, if you were to look a week ago or 2 weeks ago and you would have seen all the exposed concrete hollow block on the outside, the house is actually taking form. And then when I talked with the window people the other day, I can visualize what the windows are going to look like inside there, and it's an incredible feeling. It's that giggly feeling that I was talking about. I want to thank all of the subscribers who have been so dedicated and sending in good comments and doing sharing. And as you see, we went over 5,000 at the beginning of the week, and we're continuing to grow here on the channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you, your contributions to the channel, and your contribution also when it comes to watching those ads when they have those pop-up ads, and sustaining however the 30-second, 4-minute, whatever they are. So I actually watched one of the ads the other day. It was really cute. It had some dogs inside there. You know, I love dogs. Speaking of dogs, today I made a commitment. The 2 dogs, Mary Ann and Hapon here. I asked the question to the builder and to who owns the dogs, and they told me, well, they're not just strays. And Mary Ann belonged to her owner was one of the foreman of the crew that was building one of the other houses. Well, they're done, they're gone, and they abandoned the dog. And Mary Ann was all on her own, and you know, Catherine, the lady that has the snack cart that comes here all the time, they gave the dog to her, and she didn't know what to do with it. That's why Mary Ann was here. I didn't know that. So what I did was I committed. I went to Catherine, and I said, you know what? I will take Mary Ann. And I asked about Hapon, and I said, who does Hapon? Well, Hapon was just a found dog. Well, we don't want either one of these dogs to be found on the street one day and to be street dogs. So I committed to both Hapon and to Mary Ann, and they are going to be our dog here at Villa Feliz, and I'll get them their shots, I'll get them all their worming and everything that they need, and we will take care of them, and they will be part of this family. So I'm excited about that as well. So anyway, I'm going to close for now, and the next day is going to be Sunday. And if I do go to the beach and I have an opportunity to do an episode, I will do it, because I haven't been to the beach here. I've only been here in Manila back and forth 1,000 times. So I'm excited about doing something a little bit different. So, and then Monday will be the next build day, which is going to be build day 148. Yes, 148 on the construction schedule out here at Villa Feliz. So until then, either Sunday or Monday, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream in the bottom right hand side of your screen, and you will be subscribed, and you will get notifications each time I upload a new video. So until Sunday or Monday, you have a wonderful weekend.